Okay, we live now. Mile High Minute, number one blog in the universe, man. Today we got the honor to sit down with a very special guest, BG from the Hot Boys. We got a special guest, my boy H Sav, one of the hottest upcoming artists in
Um,
Denver. How's y'all? How y'all doing?
Oh man, I can't complain. Me, man, I'm just cooling. How I be cooling, man. You heard me? I'm fresh off a
yeah,
long night in the studio. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Just woke up, but it's all gravy, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
yeah, man. I'm
appreciate you.
fresh off, you know, fresh off celebrating the birthday weekend, as you know. Blessed to see another year in this
Absolutely,
motherfucker,
man. Happy birthday too, man. You
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
me?
Yeah, happy birthday, Sav.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think your album dropped on my birthday too, right? On the 14th.
March 14th, yeah, yeah. March
Yeah, yeah,
14th,
yeah.
hell yeah.
That's my birthday, sir. Yeah, it's
Yes,
definitely an
sir.
honor, being on here with you. Shit, I grew up to your music. Me and my little cousins, y'all had us want to be out there thugging. You feel me?
Oh yeah, where you from? Where you from?
Oh,
Shit,
disconnected.
I'm from Denver. Ah, damn.
Yeah, man, I'm back.
Yes.
Alright.
Let's get
All
it.
right.
What's up though, man? Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. So, pretty much, we
Yeah.
just wanted to get into the album. First off, Freedom of Speech just dropped, like Sav said, March 14th.
Yes,
Do you want
sir.
to talk about the creative process behind that project?
Oh man. Listen, man. Like I basically so I dropped a documentary the day before I dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? And if motherfuckers haven't watched it yet, they need to go watch it because it basically, tells the story and give you a lot of insight on how I came up, with the title of the album, right? You know what I'm saying? Because when I came home, I had did an album with Gucci Man when I was in the halfway house, and when I got out of the halfway house, the prosecutors in the court, tried to violate me for doing the album with Gucci Man and for a couple of songs that I had put out, basically, saying that I wasn't, supposed to enter back into self-employment without, the court's permission, right? So they basically was saying that, me being a rapper was basically me being self-employed and then that I had to get permission from them before I did that. You know what I mean? So it. I felt like I've been rapping my whole life, like that's my career, so of course I was gonna come home and get right back in the mix. That's all I used to think about, when I was incarcerated, was coming home and getting back to the music. What I'm saying, just telling my story and just contributing to the culture, like I've been doing for the last 2 decades, right? You know what I'm saying? So uh 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 then they put a gag order on me, you know what I'm saying, and said they didn't want me doing nothing pertaining to music or nothing pertaining to entertainment that I can make money off of. You know what I mean? So I went through that for like 6 months, and I just felt like that was a violation, you know what I'm saying, of my freedom of speech, you know what I mean, like for you to
Right.
basically tell me that I can't rap. You hear me? And then when I went to court and fought it, you know what I'm saying? Like fast forward a little bit, the judge basically ruled in my favor, you know what I'm saying? And because, my lawyers was like it was a First Amendment, issue and he brought up a lot of cases and you know what I'm saying, just argued a very good, man, he put on a phenomenal, you know what I'm saying, defense and just, you know, painted the picture on, how it wasn't right, how it was wrong. And, in my eyes, I feel like, NWA and Two Live Crew fought that fight, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 years ago, you know what I'm saying, when the government, was trying to censor them, you know what I'm saying, because they basically was telling me that they didn't want me rapping about violence, they didn't want me rapping about snitches, they didn't want me rapping about guns, basically trying to turn me into a gospel rapper, you know what I mean? So,
Mm.
I definitely couldn't go for that, but to make a long story short, man, that's where the title of the album come from. Everything that I had to go through to, be able to, just do music again. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, the creative process, it was a little different this time because, I still have to turn over the lyrics to my PO, and then my PO turns them over to the government and to the prosecutor so they could put them on the record. And if they feel like I'm going too hard or feel like I'm name dropping or talking about active cases or putting people's lives in dangers by exposing them, things of that nature, then the prosecutor could bring me back in front of the judge and ask her, to violate me. You know what I'm saying? So it is. I did have to tone it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't go as hard as I could have went or hard as I usually go or get too deep into my story. You know what I'm saying? Because I know them people listening and I know them people watching. But, at the same time, like, I still did BG. You know what I'm saying? And, the album came out super dope.
Hell yeah. You got anything on that, ASAP?
Hey,
Uh,
yeah, shit. I just wanted to know, like, damn, like, does that make your creative process like you feel like they're trying to stunt your growth, a little bit with all that shit, like, because
I mean,
like, are
I
they giving you a
mean,
hard time when it comes to like traveling, like to do
nah,
like
nah,
say if you was to
I ain't
want to
gonna
do a
lie.
show out here?
Yeah, nah. They didn't eat. They didn't pretty much ease up on me on that. You know what I'm saying? The judge told me, that I could travel. She not gonna give me, no, that I could go make a living. You know what I'm saying? And do all my shows. But she was like, I could work with, convicted felons as long as it's work related. But she don't just want me just, hanging out, you know what I'm saying, and just, having a good time and doing all that, you know what I'm saying, with convicted felons and, people, from my past that I ain't got no business hanging with, you know what I'm saying? But when it's work related, yeah, like my PO haven't gave me a problem, ever since I went to court and the judge granted everything, like, my PO have approved, like, every travel request that I put in, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just come off a hot boy run. You know what I'm saying? Well, we did Houston, we did Charlotte, we did Tampa, we did St. Louis. Man, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I've been traveling, doing shows all over. Milwaukee. Man, yeah, I could go on and on, but yeah, they definitely have eased up on me and let me, get out here and go make a living. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. But all this should be behind me in the next few months. You know what I'm saying? Because since I came
Yeah.
home, I pretty much did everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't failed
Hell yeah.
no drug test since I've been home. I did all my community service. You know what I'm saying? I did all my classes. I go speak to the youth, in the
Yeah.
juvenile jails and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I got one more class to finish. I got like three more sessions. And then once that class over, you know what I'm saying? My lawyer gonna file a motion, you know what I mean, to terminate the rest of my probation because I only had 2 years, right? You know what I'm saying? And I've been on it a little bit over a year already. But my PO had already told me if I gave her a solid year, that she would support my motion to terminate the second year. So, once I finish with, this last obligation I got, then I'ma file a motion to terminate the rest of it and hopefully by the summer I could be off.
Okay. That sounds
Hell yeah.
good. Now, as far as the projects go, I mean, you had a lot of dope features on there. You had Birdman, Juvenile, Boosie, E40, Fredo Bang, Finesse two times, Reese Youngin, Derez Deshawn, and Fiend.
Hmm. Yep.
Um, how did some of the big one? How did the Boosie one come together?
Man, Boosie got a whole album together, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Boosie, my brother, man. Boosie held me down. You know, my whole bid. You know, used to look out for my mama for me every holiday. You know,
Okay.
birthdays. Used to, look out for my kids. Like, me and Boosie, got a relationship that goes back years. You know what I mean? So that's my brother, and that like we talk every day, we kick it every day, we chop it up like it's just super love. Like that's my brother from another mother. We got an album that we done did together. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be coming out probably in the next couple of months. You know what I mean? So the Boosie record was a no brainer. Juven, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him been in the studio hard body. We got a whole album together. You know what I mean? If we choose to put it out, but I think me and Juve and Boosie gonna do a tape together right quick, man. The fans been asking for that. You know what I'm saying? And the Birdman record. That was like that's those records was just what I mean. But the Fiend record, you know what I'm saying? Like people been wanting to hear a No Limit artist and a Cash Money artist, collaborate for a long time, right? And me and
Mhm.
Fiend, been having a relationship, for a long time. Like that's my dude, you know what I'm saying? My homie, like I'm talking about. I fuck with Fiend, hard body. So, we been had did some work together, but never got a chance to put it out. But I definitely, want to. He matter of fact, he sent me the record, and man, once I heard the hook, I was like, bro, I need this. You know what I'm saying? I need this for
Yeah.
the album. You know what I mean? And me and Finesse two times. He one of the first people that came, got me, and put me on the record. Like soon as I came out the door, you know what I'm saying? Like we was in the feds together. Like we ain't get to run these into each other on the yard, you know what I'm saying? But we was in Atlanta together, during COVID-19, but we was on, 23 and 1 lockdown. But, we used to send each other messages, through the COs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we had already, talked about collaborating once we got out. And shit, you know what I'm saying? When we got out, we made that happen, you know what I mean? And the Fredo Bang record, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I've been a fan of Fredo like since I was in jail, you know what I'm saying? That was somebody that, I wanted to come home and work with, you know what I'm saying? I felt like the homie was super dope. He represent Louisiana to the fullest. So, we when I came home, we established, a friendship and started building on it. And we've been working together a lot. I just was on, his tape that he just dropped out about a week or two ago. You know what I mean? And we was even talking about doing a tape together. But yeah, man, that that feature came together just on some real G shit. And the Derez Deshawn record, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a fan. Like I was in jail when he came out with the Hardaway record, and that was one of the records I used to work out to. Like
Yeah.
damn near every day. Like that shit was super dope, super hot. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like he was a dope artist that could give me a different sound and a different flavor. So I ended up getting in touch with him, and we chopped it up, and he just was letting me know how long he been a fan of mine, and it was an honor to work with me and things of that nature. So I sent him a record, and I was like, man, I was like, what you hear on this, man? You know what I'm saying? I need you to put a hook on here for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Something soulful. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, whoop. And, he sent that bitch back. And I was like, oh, man, this is some Grammy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how that came about. Me and E40, been having a relationship and been, brothers since like, Man, 96, I'm 98, man. You know what I'm saying? So, the big homie had put me on his last album, that he put out a couple of months ago. And I just was like, man, I need that OG presence on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody I came
Yeah,
up under, you know what I'm saying? Somebody I look up to, you know what I'm saying? So, I reached out to 40 Water, man, and was like, man, I'm about to send you something, man. I need you to listen to me. And, I sent it to him and he sent it right back. But yeah, man, that's basically how majority of the features came about.
hell yeah. You got anything, Sav?
Yeah, so shit. We actually just had Boosie out here last year. I just went to a Fredo concert and just went to Juby's concert
Okay.
last year too. When he came out with Manny, just trying to
Mm.
figure out, when can we get a BG show out here in
And
Denver?
where you at again? Where you at again?
We in Denver.
Oh man,
I'm in
yeah,
Denver, Denver, Colorado.
we bringing the Hot Boy reunion concert out there. I seen it on the list.
Oh,
You heard me?
Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know the
yeah.
date yet?
hell yeah. See, I wasn't sure
I
about
don't,
that.
I don't,
I tell you that.
I I can't remember the date off the top of my head, but yeah, we gonna be in the arena out there, man. And then I'm most definitely probably gonna have a fire after party at the hottest club in the city. So you're gonna be able to get a 2 for 1. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Hell
we
yeah.
we we definitely bringing the tour to Denver.
That's gonna be dope. But I was gonna ask
Hell
too.
yeah.
What I noticed on this project was the versatility. Like you had your old, classic BG gangster rap, but you also had some like the Go Live, obviously with Boosie, which was more of like a twerk club anthem, and then you
Right.
got some the all night love song for the ladies, and then you got some like
Yeah, I
the
mean when
pain
you when
music
you
too.
when you when you when you doing the album, man, you be wanting to. Hey, go grab my hoodie for me, please. I'ma do it. Hey, when you it's downstairs. When you doing the album, man, you definitely want to hear that balance, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And make sure you cover the streets, make sure you cover the clubs, make sure you cover the hot girls, make sure, what I'm saying, that you cover the streets, like, just your fan base as a whole. So, I always, be wanting to show that versatility, man. So I had to, make sure, that I, do, like I say, like do some stuff for the hot girls, do some stuff, for the clubs, do some stuff for the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah,
nah, that's just me, trying to, just show that I ain't just a rap. I'm an artist, man. Like it's a difference, between being a rapper and an artist, man. And I, pride myself on being an artist. You know what I mean?
hell yeah. I was also gonna ask, about the recent video that went viral with the Hot Boys walking off stage with Birdman when he
Nah,
was doing
man,
the
that was
speech.
cap, man. You heard me?
Yeah,
I don't, man. Listen, man. The internet undefeated, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think somebody edited that like that, man, because that
yeah.
definitely didn't go like that in real life.
Okay. See, I'm glad you're breaking it down because I think it was a little, how the internet be just posting stuff, making narratives and
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey, nah, that's a fact, man. I'm talking
Creating the
about, listen,
song. Oh,
man.
yeah.
I've learned quick, bro, that the internet is undefeated, man. You heard me? I'm talking about
Yeah.
when I tell you this is a crazy place, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? So, for real, like I make sure I stay out of the comments. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
I
Hell yeah.
make sure I just, I dip in and out, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse, man. I use it for what,
Right.
I'm supposed to use it for. And I get out the way, man. You heard me? Because, man, this shit is wild. On this,
Yeah.
this shit wild, man. It'll make you want to kill a nigga, man.
Yeah. You want to go ahead, Seth?
Facts. Shit, yeah, a lot of people do be dying over these little Twitter posts and shit. Like, unfortunately, but
Oh,
that's a whole nother subject, man. But Shit, I did want to ask you, like, uh, about the streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the game was different before you went in. You know, I was probably out the trunk with it more than anything. And now you got the streaming sites. Like, do you feel like, the money ain't what it used to be, or, how you feeling about that?
I mean, it's so many, it's so many avenues and ways, to get to a bag to where it kind of all balances itself out for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still get rich, off the show money. That hasn't changed. You know what I'm saying? That's always, been well. If you on that level and you got a good nice hit record or you got a catalog and a strong fan base, you could go on the road and run a checkup. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you get a bag from YouTube, you can monetize this, you could do that, you could do this, you could do that. So, if you're a hustler, man, you gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? And yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
definitely, you know what I'm saying, consider myself, to be a hustler. So even though and it be all on how your deal structured too, right? You know what I mean? So you gonna get what you negotiate. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But yeah, it's pretty much, yeah. It's I mean it didn't change, but nah, it's definitely, still a bag involved. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, it definitely have changed dramatically. When it come down to, the streaming and all the, just how it then went digital, like, period. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no pressure though, man. I'm finding my way, man, and I'm making the best of it, man. I'm cool.
Were you pretty happy about, just the response you've been getting and like with all the fans, after, being in prison for what, 13 or 11 years and,
Yeah, 12
now
and a half out. Yeah, now to be gone 12 and a half years, bro, and to
yeah,
come home,
and still have like a lot of fans and stuff like that.
to be gone for 12 and a half years, basically as long as I was gone, and to come home to the love that I came home to, bro, it's nothing short of a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely humbled by it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to remain relevant in this rap game for, a month, a week, a year. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
to be gone 12 winters and 13 summers, and come home, and people still want to hear from you. You still could, pack out clubs and sell out arenas. Like, it's nothing short of a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely appreciate it, and it just reminded me, that the movement, the Cash Money brand and movement that I was part of, basically defined the era, and the music that we made, it passed the test of time.
Hell yeah. And then also, how did the tour end up coming about, the reunion tour with all the Hot
I
Boys?
mean, we was overdue, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it couldn't be done without me, right? You know what I'm saying? And this the first time all of us have been, on the streets at the same time, and it just was inevitable. First and foremost, it was too much money to leave on the table. You know what I'm saying? And all us about the bag, but the fans been demanding it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they been asking for it. The market been asking for it. And it was like, man, come, it's time to, put our differences aside, which it wasn't, too many differences. I mean, everybody relationships is different, and got alliances here, alliances there. People, fuck with this one harder than you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? And we all came in it together, like, we basically, joined at the hip. You know what I mean? I can't tell my story without telling their story. They can't tell their story without telling my story. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love at the end of the day. But I think we was like the last movement left that hadn't really, done a reunion tour. You know what I'm saying? That was worthy of a, reunion tour. And yeah, man, like we, some conversations was had. You know what I'm saying? Like and shit. Here we go.
That's good. That's good. You got anything said?
Shit, nah, that one.
Okay. How did what's it been like since you came home seeing, Wayne grow into pretty much one of the top rappers of all time?
What you say?
Like since you've been home, what's it been like? I mean, I guess he's already been that while you were locked up, but like what's it like seeing Wayne become one of the top rappers of all time?
I mean, he was already there before I left, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
to see him sustain it, you know what I'm saying, for as long as he have, you know what I'm saying, just, shows that I mean it's in him, not on him, man. Like, Shortage is different. You know what I'm saying? His creative process different, his work ethic different, you know what I'm saying? Just everything, you know what I'm saying? Like just how he approached the game, period. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like he really lit his shit. Like I'm talking about,
Yeah,
24/7. Like he's really, at heart, you know what I'm saying, a true, artist and a true, hip hop head and yeah, yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. If you just want to let the people know where they can find you and stream the new project and all that good stuff.
Oh man. The album Freedom of Speech is out now, man. It's available on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it, man, I'm encouraging you to go get it. If you like and appreciate real quality street music, you know what I'm saying? And you could follow me, new underscore, BG Hollywood on IG. And yeah, man, that's what it is.
Okay. And then can we get a quick shout out for Mile High Minute?
Who? Say that again.
Mile High Mile High Minute.
Yeah. It's cool. You ready?
Yeah, go whenever.
What's in it? What's in it, man? It's BG, aka Beat Chisel, your number one original hot boy, Chopper City representative. They call me the heart of the streets, man, and I'm holding it down, checking in, doing what I do, man, on Mile High Minute. You heard me?
Appreciate that. That's love. Make sure
Yes,
y'all
sir.
go follow BG on everything. Go stream the new project, Freedom of Speech. Make sure y'all go follow my boy H Sav on everything, one of the hottest rappers in Denver. And
Yeah,
get
yeah.
back to the
H
music.
Sav, aka Bellside underscore Sav on all platforms.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all got anything else, or we gonna wrap it up there?
Now we good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Yeah, we
good.
good.
Appreciate it. Make sure y'all
All
leave a
right.
like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button. Have a good one, BG. We
All
appreciate you,
right,
man.
baby.
Already,
Appreciate
nice
you. I
talking
see
to you,
y'all
man.
when I come out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Already.
We gonna tap in.
Look
Already.
forward to it.
Already.
I'm finna end the stream.